Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cardinals versus Mets Major League Baseball matchup on Saturday, August 19th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club, and the way the Dime Club works, it's for people who bet a dime or more per game. So it's not for everyone, but if you think it's for you, call the toll-free number on the website, text the number, talk to a live person, see if it is for you. But let's get to this one. Cardinals taking on the Mets, and man, what two lousy teams we have here. What a disappointing season for both these teams, who we both expected to be in the postseason this year. For the Cardinals, really the first time they're going to finish with a losing record since 2007. For the Mets, going from manager of the year for Buck Showalter to, well, if this guy isn't fired, well, there probably is something wrong with this entire organization, which you have to think that there is something wrong with this entire organization. I really thought that Scherzer and Verlander offseason pickups were absolutely made no sense whatsoever, especially when you're trying to build for the long term. And the Mets, maybe they thought that was going to get them over the hump in the short term. I'm not really sure, but those really aren't the two guys that they were, 5 years ago. If it was the Verlander and Scherzer that were on the Tigers a few years ago, well, then you'd probably be in business. But it's not hardly the case. This guy's a little less inconsistent these days, and also, well, they can't go as deep into games as they once did. But anyways, back to this one. The Cardinals, just a lack of run production from some of the key elements. I think a lot of it also has to do with the pitching staff. And I think when you look at the pitching staff, you got to say maybe Yadi Molina really did make a lot of these pitchers better than they actually were. And I think when you got a guy that plays defense like that, and a guy who calls a game like that, and a guy who has the leadership in the clubhouse like that, well, maybe you got to say that that probably did have a lot to do with it. Miles Mikolas on the mound in this one. I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name. I've been doing these videos with him for a long time. Watch every game that's out there. I still can't figure it out. But the thing that we know about him is this guy has the ability to get absolutely bludgeoned. But can this Mets lineup take advantage of it? We really haven't seen this Mets lineup fire on all cylinders consistently. We saw the Mets go on a little bit of a nice run after the All-Star break. The bats started going. It was kind of like a little bit before the All-Star break, then after, and the bats were really going there, and we saw what the potential was here. Senga going on the mound for the Mets, and while he might not be the pitcher that we saw at the beginning of the season, he's a way better option than Mikolas, and I also like the Mets bats better than the Cardinals bats. Neither of these guys have been hitting consistently, but I think the Mets at least have a lot more potential. I'll take the Mets in this thing, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.